And we begin tonight continuing to track the impact of President Donald Trump's immigration and border policies, getting a first look at how Mexico is reacting on their side of the southern border. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Caribe Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Among a long list of executive actions, the president declared a national emergency at the southern border, effectively shutting down the system for migrants to seek asylum.
12 News journalist Bianca Bono reports from Nogales tonight and crossed the border into Sonora to get a first-hand look at how Mexico is preparing for possible mass deportations.
One day after President Donald Trump was sworn in as president, the border community of Nogales, Arizona is quiet. Before Monday, every day, around 100 migrants seeking asylum would come through this port of entry after getting an appointment through the CBP One app. That service has been shut down. This is an example of an immediate impact seen here in Nogales. This right here is an organization called SAMU First Response. It's a humanitarian organization. We're told they would assist around 100 migrants per day. In fact, the main port of entry here in Nogales is just 2 blocks this way. As you can see today, it is a complete ghost town.
The asylum process in the United States is now closed.
Celia Bevere is the executive director at Border Community Alliance. She says shelters on the Mexico side of the border are now preparing for an influx of people who had appointments canceled or who move forward with their trip to the border despite the change in policy.
It puts nonprofits on the Mexico side in a bind because they now are going to have many more people that are going to be having to stay at the shelters to provide food, to maybe give them bus tickets to go back to where they're from.
President Trump has also declared a national emergency at the southern border and plans for mass deportations. On Tuesday afternoon, we ventured south of the border to see how Mexico is preparing for that. After walking across the border, we are now in Nogales, Sonora, Mexico, and we're standing in the parking lot of a sporting complex here because this is one of the properties that could potentially be turned into a migrant shelter if and when there are mass deportations in the U.S. This is part of the president of Mexico's plan to open shelters just like this all across the country.
There is this program called Mexico Embraces You.
Marcos Moreno Baez, the Consul General of Mexico in Nogales, Arizona, elaborates on Mexico's plan called Mexico Embraces You. Teams on the ground, including Mexico's National Guard, are preparing to assist those who may be deported with support services. Organizers on site tell 12 News this sporting complex in Nogales will be equipped to assist around 2,800 people.
That's going to be the way Mexico will continue to operate in a humanitarian way.
As new policies and changes continue to roll out, communities both north and south of Arizona's border with Mexico are working to process and prepare for what's next. In Nogales, Arizona and Sonora, Mexico, Bianca Bono, 12 News.
All right, Bianca, thank you.